Her real name was unpronounceable to human tongues, so she called herself Vela. She wasn't human, far from it. Vela was a Xyrelian, a species renowned for their bioadaptive camouflage and superior intelligence-gathering abilities. For centuries, her kind had watched the galactic powers shift like tectonic plates, but one race continued to defy all expectations: humans. They were chaotic, unpredictable, irrational, and terrifyingly successful. So when the Xyrelian High Council marked Earth for observation, Vela volunteered. Her mission was simple: infiltrate, observe, and report. Disguised as a human woman through sophisticated biomechanical augmentation, she descended quietly into Earth's atmosphere and assumed a fabricated identity as Valina Cross, a transfer student at a mid-sized university in what the locals called Oregon. Her first shock was how loud humans were. Their world buzzed with music, conversation, laughter. The sheer emotional volatility was overwhelming, yet strangely intoxicating. And then she met Jason Hale. He was no one special, at least on paper. A mechanical engineering student with a lopsided grin and a tendency to say what others were too shy to. He wore worn-out jackets and carried a toolbox instead of a datapad. But he saw her. Not the spy. Not the shape-shifted alien. Or middle. The first time they spoke, it was over a vending machine. Vela had been staring at the odd contraption, puzzled by its refusal to dispense the protein bar she'd already paid for. Jason walked by, paused, and slammed the side of the machine with a practiced thud. The bar dropped. Earth tech, 90% frustration, 10% brute force, he'd said with a wink. She laughed. It was the first real laugh she'd ever experienced. From there it became routine. They studied together. Ate greasy cafeteria pizza together. He showed her how to use a microwave. She pretended to be amazed by fireworks on the 4th of July. He told her about his late mother, and how he wanted to build prosthetics for kids who couldn't afford them. Every week, she sent encrypted reports back to the Xyrelian mothership in high orbit. Subject Jason Hale exhibits advanced empathy and social bonding behaviors. Technological comprehension above average. Caution advised. But each message grew shorter. She found it harder to reduce her experiences to data. One night, as they lay on a grassy hill behind the campus observatory, watching satellites glide across the sky, Jason turned to her and asked, "You ever feel like you're not from here?" Her breath caught. "More than you know." He grinned. "I always thought I was the odd one out. Guess we're both aliens in our own way, huh?" If only he knew how true that was. But he couldn't. Xyrelian law forbade exposing oneself to primitives. Contact must remain covert. If she revealed the truth, she risked execution, or worse, dissection in a Terran lab. Yet every time he brushed a strand of hair from her face or held her when she shivered, the line between mission and emotion blurred. Then came the night it all came crashing down. Climax. A recon drone, Xyrelian made, crashed just outside Portland. Sensor glitch. Accidental. But dangerous. If the humans found it first, they might reverse engineer it. They might discover her. Protocol demanded immediate retrieval and termination of any witness. Her orders were clear: retrieve the drone or destroy it. Anyone who'd seen it was expendable. Vela borrowed Jason's truck and drove for hours through the misty rain, scanning the area. She finally located the crash site, hidden in a thicket near a hiking trail. The drone was intact but not alone. Jason was already there. He looked up as she approached, holding a small panel from the drone in his hand. "You wouldn't believe this thing. This isn't ours, is it?" She didn't answer. Her body shifted slightly, her disguise flickering as her heart raced. Jason's eyes widened as the truth unfolded in front of him. Valina. What are you? She swallowed. Jason, Sirens howled in the distance. A military response team was closing in. The Xyrelian Council had intercepted the breach and triggered Earth's authorities. Vela activated the drone's failsafe. We have to go. Now. Jason hesitated, still staring at her half-alien form. Why didn't you tell me? Because I was sent here to spy on your people, she admitted. But I stayed because of you. A moment passed. Then another. Rain soaked them both. Finally, Jason stepped forward and took her hand. Then let's go. Ending. They fled into the wilderness. For 3 days, they avoided drones and satellites, evading both Earth's and the Xyrelian search teams. Vela burned her communicator, cutting ties with her people. She made her choice. They reached a small dock town at the edge of the continent. There, with some clever engineering and Jason's knack for scavenging, they stole a skimmer boat and sailed out to sea. Beneath a fishing net, hidden among supplies, was the drone core Vela managed to salvage. It would become the key to their survival. Years passed. Reports circulated of a rogue agent, a Xyrelian who'd defected, a human harboring alien technology. But they were ghosts, living off-grid, traveling under false names, blending into Earth's vast, chaotic population. Jason continued his work, building custom prosthetics in secret workshops. Vela helped, integrating alien tech that no Earth manufacturer could match. They never sought fame or fortune, just safety and each other. One night, on a hill not unlike the one where they'd first watched the stars, Jason placed a simple metal ring on her finger. I know your kind doesn't do marriage, he said. But humans are sentimental. She smiled, her eyes shimmering with emotion. Then I'll be as human as I need to be. They kissed under the starlight, no longer spy and target, but two souls from distant worlds who had found something far rarer than intelligence or conquest. Love. Prologue. Somewhere, high above Earth, a Xyrelian commander reviewed a final transmission Vela had sent before going dark. It read, Humans are more dangerous than we imagined. Not because of their weapons, but because of their capacity to inspire loyalty, defiance, and love. Recommend re-evaluation of current stance. I will not return. The commander exhaled and turned off the transmission. And in silence he deleted her file.